Hey, what's going on? You know what it is. It's your favorite host, Bruce Jordan, and you're tuned into another episode of Hotel Revenue Magic. Today, we're going to be talking about 3 type of front desk employees you do not want to hire. Front desk is a unique position. You know, this is the first face that our guests see, so we don't make sure that we have the right people. My experience, it was difficult to hire the right people in the beginning because we tend to look past the things that we actually need versus the things that the employee can actually give. And what I mean by that is that we can teach them all the skills in the world, but if they don't have the personality to complement those skills, we just wasted our time, our money, our training, and everything else. And they'd be on to the next one. So let's start with 3 types of personalities that you do not want to hire. And we're going to start with number 1. Low self-esteem. And I'm not talking about regular low self-esteem like, oh, my makeup doesn't look great today, or oh, I cut my hair too short today. I'm talking about real low self-esteem. I'm talking about extreme low self-esteem. What I discovered is that people with extreme low self-esteem are the ones that give out the biggest refunds. It'd be like, okay, yeah, my cereal was cold. Let me go ahead and what do they do? The front desk agent do? Yeah, let me go ahead and give you a 50% off because your cereal was cold. Guess we got to keep those frosted flakes warm. All right, it'll be okay. My coffee was warm. Oh, let me go ahead and comp everything. Comp your next 2 nights because your coffee was warm. Yeah, instead of just saying, yeah, I'm just gonna make you a fresh cup of coffee, and that will solve the problem. It just be they be want to issue adjustments, credits, and refunds for the littlest things. It's just so ridiculous it makes no sense because they have extreme low self-esteem. People with extreme low self-esteem, they want to do the credits, the refunds, and adjustments to make themselves feel better. Okay, because they feel like that if they make themselves feel better, it boosts their esteem by doing the guests a favor. So by making the hotel go bankrupt, it makes their esteem fulfilled and boosts their esteem. Doesn't boost their bank account, doesn't boost making payroll, but it makes them feel more comfortable with themselves. So these type of people I do not put at the front desk. If they want to have extreme low self-esteem, they're better off somewhere in the laundry room or in a different department or in housekeeping or something in a different department where you want them to give the most. Okay, if I put them in housekeeping, I want them to give the most. If I put them in laundry, I want them to give the most. But yeah, keep them away from the money. Anything that with money, keep them away from it. Number 2, and I this is a rule that I live and die by. Stay away from front desk agents, hiring front desk agents that don't want to sell. Now, there's a difference between being scared to sell and don't want to sell. The person that doesn't want to sell just want to throw keys at a guest, have them sign a reg card, and send them to the room. Those are the type of front desk agents that is going to cost you revenue in the long run. Let me explain. Most hotels have different types of rooms. They have different types of upsells. Hell, they even have a snack bar, candy, chips, vending machine, anything. Okay, you want to make sure that your guest is satisfied because not everybody wants to be classified as the regular guests. There's a reason why there is a Kia and a Mercedes. Okay, not everybody wants to be classified with the common rate. So they will want a suite or an upgrade because they know they belong in a Mercedes. And you trying to put them in a Kia doesn't make their situation any better. So it is your duty to make sure that this person knows that they're getting a Kia when it comes to the room type versus the Mercedes that they can have. If a front desk agent doesn't want to do that, they're doing a disservice to the hotel, and most importantly, they're doing a disservice to the guests by trying to put them in something that they're not used to being in. So it's the same thing with rooms. do not put a guest, especially if you see them coming up in a Mercedes. If you see them rolling up in a Mercedes, or you see the watches or the jewelry, or there's little telltale signs that a guest will give you to let them know that, hey, it may be a good idea to give me the, pitch me the upgrade versus, just trying to put me in a regular room. But those are things that you're learning in sales training. But if a front desk agent doesn't even want to do the simple things, then it's probably better off that you don't put them at the front desk. You find them another position, because you're going to lose so much revenue when it comes to upgrades and upsells and everything else that it's not even going to be worth keeping them at the front desk. And of course, the final one is the most important one: angry and bad attitudes. Listen, everyone is going to have an off day. Now, when I see a front desk manager have a crazy attitude towards a guest, that just gets my blood boiling, because you are the professional. You set the standards. Now, don't get me wrong. If someone tries to attack you or something like that, yeah, I'm not expecting you to get punched in the face with a smile. But at the end of the day, you set the standards. You are the leader. You set the example for the rest of the front desk. So if they're seeing you with the attitude towards their guests, or they see you acting a certain way towards a guest, they're going to act the same way, because it's okay for you, then it's going to be okay for them. So you do not want a front desk agent that has a bad attitude. The most important thing is, when you're hiring these people, you really don't know what you're getting. So it's better to ask questions about how they see themselves in certain situations. Ask if they have experience. Ask about their numbers. Sometimes the best people are the ones with no experience, because now you get to train them the right way the first time, then trying to correct that behavior that they got from another hotel. That's our time for today. What I want to know, I want you to leave some comments and let me know some of the hiring practices that you use when it comes to finding and vetting out front desk agents and employees. Leave them down below. I want to know what works for you. And you know what you got to do. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave some comments. And of course, you know what we're here to do. We're here to make your revenues rise up once again.